Hey, spicy, feisty Pisces, welcome to the cottage and welcome to your romance update. Hope you guys are doing well, Team Pisces. Let's see what's going on in your love life. Let's get a romance update for you, Pisces. All right, Pisces, what's going on? By the way, Pisces, I do offer personal readings. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, guess what? They're on sale right now. 20% off. The link to book a reading is below. www.enchantedcottage333.com. I would love the opportunity to read for you. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on in your love life. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on in love for Pisces? What's going on in love for the spicy, feisty Pisces? What's going on in love, Pisces? Let's see what's up. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on in love for the spicy, feisty Pisces? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right, Pisces, what's going on? Let's get some tea for you. Let's get some tea. Here we go, Team Pisces. The Queen of Wands. Okay. The Chariot. In the reverse, something has come to a halt. Oh my gosh, the King of Wands in the reverse. The sudden realization that you and a person are not on the same page, that you're not aligned, that you're not right for each other. I don't know who you are. You could be a male or a female, dealing with a male or a female. That's not what's important here. What we have are a mismatch. What we have here is the idea that there is a mismatch. Stopping dead in your tracks, Pisces, you're wondering, is this person even right for me? Is this even aligned with what I want, with my goals, what I'm doing here? Oh, hello, Pisces, showing up on my bottom of my deck. Hello, High Priestess. Something has gotten in your intuition, you're pretty sure, that makes you feel like, I don't know, you're seeing a lot, you're not saying a lot. You're seeing a lot, but you're not saying a lot. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Something you're like, this is not my cup of tea. In fact, I wanted coffee. That wasn't even the right beverage. In fact, add Bailey's to it, right? Just kidding, Pisces. I'm not encouraging too much of the libation. Let's see. Let's get a little bit more. What has my Pisces picked up on intuitively or by observation that you're not speaking about much, but you definitely have picked up a temperature change in the energy? My Pisces are like, thermometers when it comes to energy, reading energy, right? Your thermometer has gone off. Why is the Six of Swords here in the reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse? You don't want to rinse and repeat of something? Have you got history with this person, Pisces, for me to be getting the Six of Swords in the reverse? You don't want to rinse and repeat. You feel like this person acted some kind of way, maybe playerish, maybe non-committal, with the Knight of Wands here in the reverse and the Hierophant in the reverse, rebellious maybe, not listening to, sound advice. Yeah, you feel like they turned a deaf ear to sound advice. Page of Wands, King of Swords, or did you? Did you? Oh, Pisces, you were all in, huh? The Fool card here. Is this you ignoring some red flags? Somebody talked a good talk and you fell for it? Or maybe you saw it and just dove in anyway with the King of Swords in reverse, just, kind of turned a blind eye. Or maybe, sometimes, Pisces, let's talk about that Piscean Neptunian energy. And I have a lot of it in my chart. I have a 12th house stellium, so I absolutely can empathize with the Piscean struggle around seeing the potential in people, seeing the best, seeing what they're capable of, and sometimes not looking at the reality of where they're vibing, right? This is what they're choosing. Yes, I know this is what their potential is, but this is what they're choosing to be, right? that can get that can be a slippery slope, Pisces. It's not a bad trait that you have. It just sometimes puts you, when gone too far, it can put you in places where you get your heart smushed, right? And I feel you. I feel you. And I don't know if your heart is necessarily smushed on this, but I definitely think you're, in your mind, you're seeing things more clearly than you did. Maybe you painted yourself a different picture and going back and looking at something. Yeah, Ace of Wands here, Three of Cups. You felt like you and this person were going to make it, and you didn't see something that was obvious. And you may have, unintentionally or intentionally or subconsciously turned a blind eye, right? Two of Swords here, and all you could see was a future with this person. And a lot of passion, a lot of excitement. But that Pisces energy, that High Priestess, when it comes out in the upright, it's hard to fool the it's easy to fool a Pisces whenever, they don't want to see the truth. They'll go along with you sometimes, but Pisces will a lot of times come around and finally see the truth. And when they do, Pisces can't unsee it. That's the sad part, but it helps you, right? You can't unsee this. You can't unsee it. So I've broken this down a little bit from how you're experiencing this. I want to see how this person feels. I want to see how this person feels, Pisces. Let's delve into that. Let me see how they feel. All right, Pisces, let's see how this person feels. How does this person feel toward Pisces? What's their overall feelings and intentions at this moment? At the moment Pisces is watching this reading or is experiencing what I have just described. Readings are timeless many times, so take what resonates when it applies. All right, let's take a look, Team Pisces. How does this person feel? How does this person feel? Two of Wands in reverse. Definitely at a crossroads. But they're hung up there because it's in the reverse. Some sort of crossroads, some sort of a decision. They may feel stuck between a rock and a hard place. You may have gone silent on someone with that High Priestess coming up here in the reverse. The reason I say that, the Two of Wands in reverse, this person may feel like they are stuck between a rock and a hard place. The choices before them in the current moment of this reading, they don't like either one of them. Let's take a look. What are their choices? What are their choices? What do they see those choices to be? Tell me their choices, please. King of Wands in King of Cups here in the reverse. Five of Wands, Ace of Wands. Well, it's very simple, Pisces. Clearly, one option is to move on towards something new with the Ace of Wands here. The other option, King of Cups in reverse and the Five of Wands. Drama, conflict around emotional vulnerability. To have to face that. And level up. The Hermit card. I think what they're doing is none of the above with the Hermit card. I think right now they're in this energy of, if that's my choices, I'm just going to sit here and not do anything. Well, maybe they'll reflect if they're sitting there in solitude. Maybe they'll level up. Maybe they'll face some things. Yes, Tower, World card. That could suggest that. Pisces, for what it's worth, they did have reunion on the brain. They actually still do, Three of Cups here. I think if they had their, as we used to say in the South, if they had their druthers, meaning if they had their perfect choice, they would have the option of reuniting with you. I feel like for some reason they don't think that's an option. For some of you, it's because you've blocked this person, or they feel like they, are precluded from reaching out to you for some other reason. For some of you, it's because you have moved on, or they think you are dealing with someone new. They may feel like you've shut this down. Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Empress in the reverse. That may be their perception, is that you have removed yourself from the situation. Six of Swords in reverse. That tells me a lot, Pisces. I think they're trying to move on and not able to do so. They have not done so far, and you probably are picking that up in your energy. Let's see what their next action is toward you. What is their next action toward Pisces, please? What is their next action toward Pisces, please? What is this person's next action toward you, Pisces? What is this next action toward you? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is this person's next action toward Pisces? What is this person's next action, please, toward Team Pisces? Temperance. Seven of Wands in the reverse to a stand, Pisces. Oh, Lord, there is a window here, and I don't like windows, okay? I don't. And I'll tell you why. The Temperance card, they're going to first give this some time. Maybe they're going to heal. I hope to hell that's what that means, and work on themselves, okay? We saw them kind of isolating and withdrawing from everything and everyone. And I expressed hope that this person would actually do some inner work, and I hope that's why that Temperance card is here. What's interesting is this, the Seven of Wands in the reverse, but the Two of Swords in the upright. I think their intention, I do see them moving toward you with the Seven of Wands in reverse. I think their intention is to open up to you and maybe even entertain the idea of emotional vulnerability and taking a leap of faith. The problem is the Two of Swords here. I'm not sure that they have really looked in the mirror to figure out their role in this thing, okay? Yeah, I don't think they have. I think they're still in this energy of stuck. And I imagine, Pisces, that they don't even realize it. But I absolutely, do I get communication? Yes, I do, with the Eight of Wands here, all right? Speedy action or communication after a delay. I told you they're going to wait a minute, all right? And maybe they feel like things need to cool off. I'm not sure what that is. Or maybe they just need time to come around to realize, some things. It is highly possible that it could be a combination of both of those things. But the problems around emotional vulnerability with this person, Pisces, they're walking into this with that. And that is a big fly in the ointment, correct? We want to see a more open and a more cooperative energy from this person. Perfection, no, but self-examination, yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's always easy to point fingers at another person and say, you're the problem because you're this and you're that and you're the other, without saying, perhaps I have misunderstood you. Perhaps I am the common denominator in all of my relationship fuck-ups. And that may be where this person is, Pisces. I want to delve deeper into this thing, Pisces, and see what's going on with this person. I want to see if they're going to come around and see what's up and realize that, hey, maybe I'm contributing to my own disasters in my life. And I want to look at the long-term energies that might happen between you two and the All Signs Cross Watcher. And I'm going to do all of that on the extended reading on Patreon. Join me there. The link is below this video. Let's go ask the hard questions that are going to help you to know how to navigate this.